Hi, and welcome to Mystic Mem Tarot. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm doing a reading for the Karmic. I'll be getting a lot of different messages from the Divine Masculine for you. Let's get started. What would the Divine Masculine like you to know today? The sexual things that we have done have now made me repulsed and disgusted in you. We participated in threesomes, group sex, S&M, kinks, fetishes, and other things that I am honestly truly embarrassed to mention. With you, I am stagnant and my life isn't going anywhere. When I chose you, Spirit granted the DF a spiritual divorce from me. You knew exactly what you were doing when you weaseled your way in between an ordained spiritual union. More messages for the Karmic today. I have gotten into so much trouble since you came into my life. I regret bagging out the Divine Feminine to you and gossiping and lying on her. My plan was to deal with you temporarily as a placeholder, then go back to the DF later on and offer her a commitment. The plan failed when she found out about you because she wiped me. I met my match. I love partying, drinking, drugs, and sleeping around, and you do too. That's why we are together. I kept the Divine Feminine waiting for someone toxic like you. I need my head read. Spirit is exposing everything that you tried to hide. The magic, the secret hookups, the affair with my friend, and the spells that you did on not just the DF, but me as well. You were putting hexes and curses on the Divine Feminine. Spirit protected her along with her angels and ancestors. I cannot believe that I met a player who is even worse than I am. You thought that by copying the Divine Feminine in every way, that I would fall in love with you. Your goal was to keep two divine counterparts apart, and you succeeded. Now I am a fallen angel. I rebelled against God, and now I've lost all divinity. The DF would have helped me to get my act together and keep me on the straight and narrow. I hid the photos I have of the Divine Feminine in a secret app on my phone. Oops, I guess you know now. What else would the Divine Masculine like to say to the Karmic today? I lost so many blessings when I lost the Divine Feminine. You are cursing your own bloodline by continuing to wish evil on the DF. My biggest mistake was that I didn't follow my heart. The Divine Feminine is an earth angel, a healer, and a star. You could never compete or compare to her. More messages for the Karmic today. I allowed your dark energy and entities to attach to myself simply by getting involved with you. You attempted to create obstacles, blockages, and hurdles in the Divine Feminine's life, which was fueled by your insane jealousy. I acted cold and pushed the divine feminine away. I could kick myself for doing that right now. I am devastated that the divine feminine has cut the cords with me. I walked straight into a tower when I chose you. My impulsivity has always been my downfall. I hate that you know all of my deepest, darkest secrets. The divine feminine practiced return to senders on all of the spells and magic that you sent her way. You seemed like an easier option than the DF at the time. Now I realize the DF was always the better choice. You are just as manipulative and corrupt as I am. The DF was the light in my life. She was the angel. Now I'm stuck in the dark with you. God help me. I was unawakened, and that's why I wasn't aware of the differences between a karmic, you, and a DF. You made out the divine feminine was the problem when it was you all along. I have to stay high and drink in order to deal with you. I missed the blessing that God brought into my life because I was stuck in my south node with you. We are both partners in crime. More messages from the Divine Masculine today. I kept you a secret from the Divine Feminine. In the beginning, she wasn't even aware that I had put her in a third party. Yes, you did come in between the DF and I. However, you have the unhealed and unawakened version of me. So what did you really win? I have been doing some introspection recently. I can't for the life of me comprehend why I made the choices and decisions that I did. The DF is thriving and her success is making me even more obsessed with her. I have closed my eyes whilst we were being intimate and imagined that you were the DF. I am sulking over the Divine Feminine. I now realize what a great blessing that I have lost. You don't nurture my emotions like the Divine Feminine did. Messages from the Divine Masculine today. I let the Divine Feminine slip away and go on her spiritual path alone. You would do anything for money, including selling your body or your soul. In the beginning, I was blown away regarding how you love to experiment in the bedroom. You introduced me to things I had never even done before. Now it has gotten old though, and I've lost a lot of respect for you. Whatever we have together is crumbling because it wasn't built on a strong foundation to begin with. I kept the DF waiting whilst I partied, drank, took drugs, and had sexcapades with you and others. When you lied and put negative thoughts into my head about the Divine Feminine, I really wish I had have asked her about it. Instead, I chose to believe you. There is nothing that you wouldn't have done to keep the DF and I apart. I cannot believe that I prioritized you over my divine counterpart. Shame on me. The divine feminine is both protected and anointed. Your spiritual attacks were never going to work on her. You are fake and you sold me a dream. I wish I had have realized this a lot sooner. You stroke my ego and you also need your feelings validated constantly. I chose the counterfeit you over the real deal, the divine feminine. I wish that I had never set eyes on you, to be 100% honest with you. You made promises that you knew you couldn't keep. You used your body to win me over as you knew that I was weak when it came to sex. Messages for the Karmic today. We trauma bonded over our childhood wounds. We are so codependent as we share abandonment issues. I even told the divine feminine that you were nothing special. You are a page. You're too lazy to do the work in order to become an empress. Hurt people hurt people. That explains why you continue to hurt me over and over. You conned me and promised me the Ace of Pentacles. The DF has that, not you. You are a seducer, a temptress, and a homewrecker. All we ever do is argue over the divine feminine and fight about money. Messages from the divine masculine today for you, Karmic. I am waiting for the DF to contact me. I'm filling the void and passing time being with you. I am contemplating about what special plans I will put in place to get my divine counterpart back. The DF is an angel and you are a dark witch. You got a thrill and such satisfaction from breaking up the spiritual connection I share with the DF. I wish that I had never laid eyes on you, to be honest. You're a complete liability. You need to have your own identity. Be yourself and stop copying the DF. People are losing respect for me because I chose you. I have to visualize and fantasize the divine feminine in my head in order to be able to perform in the bedroom. You cheated on me to make me jealous. You're so childish and immature. You use your body to prey on naive and sexually driven men and lure them into your web to drain their finances. The spell work that has returned to you is making you mentally ill and unhinged. You already know that I am lingering in the Divine Feminine's energy. When we are being intimate, I pretend that you are the Divine Feminine. I was faced with two choices. Number one, put in the effort, do the shadow work, and ascend to the status of Emperor to match the DF's energy, as she is at the Empress level. Or two, stay low vibrational alongside you, where I didn't have to change. I can sleep around, take drugs, and drink myself silly, and you are okay with that. Your standards are extremely low. The DF is expanding, growing, and Spirit is spoiling her now. Meanwhile, I am stuck over here with you, getting punished by Spirit for betraying her. Spiritually, you are so unclean. You practice the dark arts, and then you wonder why you are hitting rock bottom in your life. You are only holding on to me out of spite because you know that I want the Empress back. You told me that the Divine Feminine was a false person, but you are the false one. I cannot believe my luck. Out of all of the fish in the sea, I ended up with you. Messages for the Karmic today. You are reckless and careless, and you go after people for what you can get out of them or what they can do for you. The DF wouldn't fight for me because I didn't fight for her. We resonated with one another prior to me meeting my divine counterpart, but now we are on different levels. You gave me an STD. That's how I know that you were sleeping with other people. I am still trying to forgive myself for betraying and backstabbing the Divine Feminine. You are an energy vampire. You've sucked the life out of me. I'm exhausted 24/7. The Divine Feminine's value wasn't revealed to me until after the breakup. I can't get over how the Divine Feminine knows what she knows. She is exposing us and our lifestyle. You are jealous of everything regarding the DF, her beauty, brains, spiritual gifts, spiritual rank, her body, and her genuine big heart. You attempted to recreate the unique spiritual connection I shared with the DF. Your ex is causing way too many problems. I don't need all of this. I really didn't know what I was getting myself into. The DF is always 10 steps ahead of you because of her intuition. I only ever viewed you as a casual sex partner. It wasn't supposed to last this long. I cannot forgive myself for turning on my healer. the Divine Feminine. What messages from the Divine Masculine today? We had a lot of passion and fun and good times once upon a time. I got with you to make the DF jealous. You got with me to make your ex jealous. It took me a while to realize that you have been using me. You are evil. You have turned people against me with false stories and lies. You could never be like the deer. Sorry about this. So instead, you choose to be her doppelganger. I have taken nothing but losses since I've been with you. You are so reckless and desperate. You're a liar too. I see your true colours now. The DF took herself out of the picture and it allowed me to see you for exactly who you are. You have absolutely no class whatsoever. I also hate the way you're always gossiping. You are definitely a page. This whole third-party situation turned into a complete disaster. I hate you deep down because I lost the DF because of you. I have gained full clarity now with this entire situation. I am aware of who I should have given a love offer to, and that is not you. I am caught up in the legal system thanks to you. You're crazy. I'm stuck in a mental prison because of the way you have trapped me. I rejected my North Node to live in my South Node alongside you. My ego is the reason why I chose to hook up with a Karmic, you, over my true love. The DF has kept to herself, moved on, and built an empire for herself. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe as it helps my channel grow. Have a lovely day.